Peace, guys and goddesses. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone has an amazing day. Get outside and get you some sunlight. It's supposed to be a beautiful day today. I'm about to go soak up some sun as soon as I'm done here. And today we're going to discuss part 4 of Break the Curse, accountability. This has actually become a favorite topic of mine, actually. I love this topic. Accountability is a very difficult skill to acquire. I've noticed this and I've come to accept this because prior to me getting to a certain part of my healing journey, it was very hard for me to accept this. So I'm grateful. I am. Many of us were not taught the act of holding ourselves accountable. It wasn't exhibited before us until we became adults. It's never really been a thing, and it breaks my heart because these are the exact reasons why we struggle with holding ourselves accountable. The experiences and traumas that we endured in our childhood were not our fault, and this is something that we should acknowledge. We should, and acknowledge that. I want you to really take that in. And this is so important because those things became the foundation of our lives. Our lacks, pain, and trauma has left us crippled in a sense. But once we became old enough to make our own decisions, it became our responsibility to decide what we were going to do about those experiences and traumas. We could either allow them to rule our lives. Rule is really the word I would like to use. Or we can decide to heal and make a better life. And those are really the only two options. This isn't something we instantly think about when we become adults because we're never taught that it matters as much as it truly does. Inevitably, we usually allow this to rule our lives because of that. There's a saying that I actually just came across not too long ago, but it's hurt people hurt people. And the accuracy in this saying, the amount of weight that this saying holds is like really crazy to me because I've never really thought about it in this light, that this is exactly what's going on in the world. If you are hurt, you will also hurt other people. One of the biggest problems of society today is majority of the people are not taking accountability for their actions or their lives. No one is in control of your decision making but you. You attract everything into your life. You set the standards for how people will treat you. You play just as big of a hand in your pain as the things causing it, especially when you're an adult. The things in your life that are going right or wrong is on you. You can't always blame outside sources for your life. It's your life. It's nobody else's life. And it's extremely hard to see things in this manner. And I'm aware of that. Which is why I want to have this conversation with you guys. When I reflect, I can see to the extent accountability was never exhibited to me as a child. Ever. Not one damn time. And then, now, when I look out into society, it's not exhibited there either. Or I should say, it's not exhibited often. Majority of the time, the only thing exhibited is how others can place the blame on someone or something else. That's not helping us. It's actually holding us back. And we need to set ourselves free. And one of the ways, one of the ways to do that is to hold ourselves accountable. We have to. I'm not implying that outside sources never play a role in how our life is, but there is a but. You're the main character, and you have way more to do with your life than outside sources. This is something that we have to even acknowledge. We have to acknowledge this. We have to bring awareness to this so we can heal and learn to take accountability. I had to acknowledge and accept this myself to be able to teach myself the art of accountability. We are often stuck in this mindset of being the victim, when in all actuality, we are not always the victim. We can also be the perpetrator. We can be the reason. And that's just what it is. But living in this victim mentality, I wanted nothing more than for people around me to take accountability for their own shit. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I was exhausting myself the entire fucking time. This was so exhausting. This was draining me so much, and I never even realized it. And it's hard when people that you love, that's caused you some type of pain or heartache, can't own up to that pain and heartache, are refusing to take accountability for how they treat you. That shit hurt. It hurt a lot, actually. And it's shitty. Especially when you get to the point of you want to take accountability for the hand you played in things. Yeah. This is really showing me that I should have been taking accountability for my own shit, and then just, leaving those people where they were because they were unable to hold themselves accountable. Let's just say this was a lesson well learned. I will never find myself doing anything like that again. It's not for me. It's not even worth it. I've come to accept that you can't force anyone to hold themselves accountable. I also know why this is such a difficult task. And more than anything, I understand why this must change. This has to change. This cycle has to break with the children first. This cycle has to break with the children first. Parents often feel as if they don't have to hold themselves accountable. And not only is this not true, selfish and unfair, it subconsciously causes the child or the children to think this is a part of being an adult. Accountability has absolutely nothing to do with adulthood at all. Period. Children should be taught to hold themselves accountable also, because this teaches integrity. And a lot of people lack integrity. I truly believe that everyone has the strength to hold themselves accountable, and we must teach this to our youth. Be the example. Children learn from us setting examples for them. They learn from experience. So if your child expressed to you that something you did or said hurt them in any way, shape, or form, apologize. If you find yourself losing your patience and take it out on your children, apologize. If you don't like the way you handled something around or towards your child, apologize. Teach your kids the importance of apologizing and accepting accountability. This is important for the generations to come, because this is really a curse tainting decades of generations prior to yours. This curse has become a prideful thing, and we should never allow pride to keep us from apologizing, especially not to our kids. They are kids. And again, this subconsciously shows them, this is how they're registering this in their heads, that they don't have to take accountability. And they should. You should. We are all traumatized. I cannot say this enough. Everybody is traumatized. And we must heal to change the future generations. The trauma has to stop. The generational curses have to end for something better to come. Not just for ourselves, but for those after us. A mindset shift is detrimentally needed for us to be able to thrive in the future as a society. We must hold ourselves accountable for the hand that we play in things also. We must teach our children the importance of holding themselves accountable. It is important. It makes things easier. It makes things better. Honestly. And the kids deserve that. You deserve that. But I love y'all. We gonna get it. I know we are. But I'm about to go outside because it's a beautiful day. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.